Hey guys, what's going on? Justin Boss Nasty Silva, representing Call of Duty Esports. We're here at MLG Dallas 2013. This is day 2, almost the end of it. Ended up finding myself another COD team. Always excited. It's like all COD this freaking weekend. So, what is your name, your tag, what team you're representing?
I'm Adam Jackson. My tag is legit, and we're with IG Vertex.
Did you guys compete in the online qualifier?
We did not. Our team actually kind of came together at the very end. We came together about 2 weeks before the event. So.
What were your guys' expectations coming into this event? Do you feel prepared for this event?
I mean, we kind of felt prepared. It was interesting because we had such a late arrival. We had one guy join, and then I had a lot of internet issues and connection issues and stuff. So it was kind of like we didn't know what to expect, but we came out and we did all right.
Are you guys out of the tournament right now?
We are at the tournament. I guess we lost in losers round 4. I know we choked. We should have beat them, but we choked.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Doesn't matter. They were randoms anyways. I don't give a shit. What number MLG event is this for you, or just Esports LAN event?
This would be number 2 for MLG, and I've been to a couple local LANs.
Obviously, new layout they're rocking this year. How are you liking it?
I love it. I mean, when I went to Columbus in 2011, it was a lot smaller. It was more COD focused, and there was Halo and StarCraft 2. Then obviously League of Legends is the biggest game right now in esports. So a big step up, a lot new, more sponsors and venue booths. I know you work with, and I work as well with Gaming Jersey. So that was kind of cool to see them out here, and then Dr. Pepper, Full Sail, all these different companies coming in together, and then the competition and everything like that, getting big names here is huge, and I think it's something definitely needed for esports to continue to grow.
How many booths have you had a chance to already check out at all this weekend, if any?
I've went around and basically checked out every single one. Full Sail's kind of just over there, but I've gotten to Dr. Pepper, and obviously I've been over to the Gaming Jerseys booth, and I checked out. I talked to Golden Boy. I know Alex, so I went over there and talked to him at Planet Side. That looked pretty sick. So I've kind of been able to mingle around outside of playing and doing some other things.
This is the first COD title we've seen thus far with and this amount of esports features in it. Obviously, with the CODcast or the League play, no Call of Duty titles ever had this many esports features in them. What do you think about that, being a COD player yourself? And before you answer, how long have you been playing COD?
I've been playing COD since 4, Call of Duty 4, and that was, everybody knows that was the greatest COD game out there.
Okay. Of all mankind.
Yeah, without a doubt. But I think Black Ops 2, with the developer support and the push towards esport, obviously is something that's really great, and it's good for esports to continue to grow. And it's about time console community had a developer that wanted to push towards esport, like Riot with League of Legends, and they have such a great support for the game. But I mean, I think there needs to be more communication from the community to the developers. There needs to be a
liaison, so to speak.
Basically, because there's too big of a gap right now, and so I think once they kind of get that smoothed out, I think it'll be here to stay.
Are you familiar with the patch update that they put out about 2 days ago? What do you think about these?
I think it was personally, I think it was kind of ridiculous that they did it so late. It was 2 or 3 days before the event. I mean, why would you do that so quick beforehand, especially if you're focused on esports? Every team's been playing with these guns. They've been using them. And the community's been complaining about, dual caps being nerfed. And we were happy about that, but then you go and nerf, submachine guns that everyone uses, and then it's I didn't actually get to play post-patch because, like I said, the internet issues, I wasn't even able to get on while that happened. So I think it kind of was an adjustment period, but you got to see the true color of some of these players that come out and they rely on that gun, and if it's not as good anymore, they have to kind of adapt and evolve.
You got some really fucking good answers over here. This guy knows what the fuck he's saying. He's like, oh yeah, I went to college, bitches. What was the trend? Were people still rocking the Cap 40s? Were there any new things you were noticing?
Some teams were rocking the Cap 40s. Like I said, I personally tried it out, but I go, I jump into kitchen trying to get someone off a hard point, and I don't hit anything. I'm like, okay, these aren't the answer. So I saw a lot of people switch to one Cap 40 extended mag, and then a lot of people still use the MSMC. You saw John all weekend rocking the PDW. He stays true to that, and he's an animal with it. But yeah, I mean, it was mostly a lot of AN94 now, some foul. Nothing huge changed, but it definitely altered some of the gameplay of a lot of players, I'm sure.
I see you're wearing a gaming jersey, my friend. Why did you go with gaming jerseys?
Well, it was kind of something. I was working with Cyber Sports Network for a little while, and I do some casting and things outside of playing. And so I kind of was emailing back and forth with them about some things, and I'm actually, along with yourself, an ambassador. I work with them, and you know this. And so, I mean, Mike and those guys at Gaming Jerseys, they work really hard, and they put out a great quality product. And so I wanted to jump on board with that and help out as best I can. So it kind of worked out that way. And then, of course, when I started playing again, you know, it was like, you know, obviously we're going to go through gaming jerseys, and, you know, they hooked it up. We had Vertex Labs designer jerseys, so shout out to them. They look great. And then, yeah, I mean, we went to gaming jerseys. They got it. Everything was perfect. I mean, it's awesome, so I love them.
What is it about gaming jerseys that's maybe different from some other customization companies? Because there are a few more out there, but what is it for you? I mean, do you enjoy the material? Do you like it? I mean, what is it about them?
Well, the first things first, it's professional quality. I mean, it's not, you're not getting a T-shirt with, like, you know, stamp printed something on the back. I mean, that's just terrible. Second, the biggest thing I can say is it's cheaper. I mean, it's a lot cheaper than any, you go to, you know, I'm going to do some plug-in, but I guess, you know, Trinity Studios and Lang Pro, they're so expensive. And I feel personally that the quality isn't quite there.
Okay.
And so that's why when I got my first jersey, that was a CSN jersey from Gaming Jerseys, I was like, wow, this is really great quality. They nailed it to the T. And so obviously, you know, MLG has to agree with them. I mean, here they are. They're doing a bunch of jerseys. They are the premier for MLG jerseys.
Let me ask you, what do you think about my attire? Real quick. I mean, any thoughts?
Well, I must say I love the shoes, the coordination.
Okay.
And then when I was talking, I was actually texting Michael, who is, you know, he's one of the higher ups in gaming jerseys. And I was like, when did we start doing shorts? And then I saw him out here, and I was like, okay, Boss Nasty, I see you rocking the orange and black. So
yeah, it was funny because he tweeted it out. I think he got like over 100 retweets after he tweeted out the shorts. And then I started reading some of the responses, and as I got to like 10, 15 down, everyone started saying like, what the fuck? Why does it say Boss Nasty on it? And it was hilarious. But people were like, yo, when can I get those? Why do you like coming to MLG events?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing would be competing, whether you lose first round or second round. And then you know, you network through like social media, Twitter, stuff like that. So it's getting here, seeing the people that you talk to and interact online all the time, meeting them, hanging out with them, and then, you know, if you're lucky, meeting some higher ups and, you know, kind of working your way up the esports ladder, I guess.
What's the plan for Vertex in the future?
Oh, well, we're talking about maybe going to UMG. We don't really know yet. We're kind of working it out right now. The sponsors are interested in going to UMG. We might be going to Anaheim. We just kind of are figuring out. But I did want to give a shout out to them, Iconic Gaming. They've been awesome. Fronted everything, and they got a really large community, and they've just been backing us the whole time. So it's just been awesome.
Shout outs, go ahead.
I've got a lot of them. Obviously, gaming jerseys. You know, Mike and Jeff, they're awesome. You know, also Boss Nasty here rocking the gaming jerseys.
Thank you.
Vertex Labs, I want to give a shout out to them. You know, design, graphic design, anything you need. They actually do some designing that they're doing for gaming jerseys.
Oh, sweet.
Unveil Gaming NYC. I'm going to PAX East next week, working with them.
I fucking hate you already.
So I'm going with them, and then you know, obviously Iconic Gaming. I want to give them some love. And then another thing that's coming out, which I don't even know if you know about, International Gaming League, IGL. It's basically going to be the amateur destination. So, you know, pros kind of have this tier system where it's like, we're the pros, we play the pros, everyone else is just screwed.
I know.
So they kind of are bridging that gap with some major funding and just a lot of work. So just be on the lookout for that as well.
Where can people find out more about your lovely self?
You can follow me at Twitter, VX_legit.
If there was something you could add to MLG events or any criticism on the event as a whole, what would it be?
I think one of the things would be they did the VIP package, which I think was really cool. That was for a lot of higher end people.
Yeah.
But I think one of the things that they need to do is have a lot more interaction with spectators in terms of hands-on things, because they had like PlanetSide, but it's going to draw more people if you know, during intermissions of games and things like that, they have more things they can do, like, you know, whether it's contests or different things like that. I think that would draw a little bit more and almost make it like better for the spectators, because obviously those are the ones you really want to please.
I'm Justin Boss Nasty Silva, representing Call of Duty Esports. We're here at MLG Dallas 2013. This is the end of day 2. We're going to go ahead and keep grabbing you guys some more awesome interviews. Once again, shout out to my boy Legit. Thank you so much for taking some time to do an interview with me. I do appreciate it. And I'm out. We'll catch y'all bitches next time.
Bike lane. Gamer Grub is available at these fine retailers.